Welcome to the old historical town of Košice near St. Elisabeth's Cathedral in Slovakia. The eastern metropolis of Slovakia, Košice, is dazzlingly dominated by the Cathedral of St. Elisabeth, which stands on the main square. St. Elisabeth's Cathedral is the largest temple and the most important work of Gothic architecture in Slovakia, and at the same time it is the easternmost monument of its kind on a European scale. Chapel of St. Michaela is an important cultural monument, standing on the south side of the Church of St. Elisabeth. Its construction dates back to around 1330, and it is the second oldest building monument in Košice. The northern tower of the cathedral is called Zygmunt's Tower, which offers visitors a view of the city and is 60 meters high, 194 feet, with approximately 165 steps. While the church is almost completely Gothic in style, the tower was extended after a fire in the late 18th century and topped with a Rococo copper cupola, an architectural aberration that adds a certain decorative flair to the cathedral's crowning point. When construction first began on the cathedral in the late Middle Ages, Košice had already been given the status of a free royal town with all the special rights and privileges granted to its citizenry. The cathedral is also massive. As the largest church in Slovakia, St. Elisabeth's measures out at 13,000 square feet with enough room to accommodate a congregation of up to 5,000 people. This remarkable medieval monument was built in the High Gothic style. The construction of St. Elisabeth's Cathedral began approximately in 1378 and was carried out in several stages. The medieval crypt is also open to the public. The final resting place of the important Slovak Cardinal Josef Tomko and the Archbishop Emeritus of Košice lodged CAC. The bodies were placed in the original medieval crypt. The cathedral has a unique inside layout, in which the central nave and four aisles are crossed in the middle by one transept of the same height and width as the central nave, which together create a Greek cross. The size of the cathedral is a symbol of the power and wealth of medieval Košice. Among the more memorable elements of the interior are no less than 10 altars, a double spiral staircase, and bronze baptistry. Gothic winged altar of the Visitation of the Virgin Mary stands in the southern nave of the cathedral. It was made by M. Gunther in 1516. In the altar cabinet there is a statue of the Visitation of the Virgin Mary and St. Elisabeth. On the painted partition there is a half figure of Vir Dolorum, the Virgin Mary and St. John the Evangelist, St. Michael and St. Margaret. The main altar is an original work carried out during one of the last stages of the construction of the cathedral at the end of the 15th century. Two wings connect the central cabinet with three statues. place that was reserved for the kings in the dome, the balcony, pompously also called the Royal Oratory. Francis II. Rákóczi was the most important leader of the anti-Habsburg uprising, which, however, did not succeed, so he was forced to flee into exile. The painting opposite the Emporium captures his life, depicted in the form of stairs. Beside the north wall of the dome, a crypt was built in 1906 for the remains of Francis II Rákóczi, Hungarian nobleman and Prince of Transylvania, and his family and favored friends. The crypt and the 4 stone sarcophagi were designed by Professor Frigyes Szalek from Budapest. I hope you enjoyed my tour of St. Elisabeth's Cathedral. Thank you for watching.